Are model portfolio platform deals stopping clients leaving? Charges for model portfolios offered by discretionary fund managers on platforms have been called into question as the regulator's deadline for publishing findings from its platform market study creeps closer. The FCA is expected to publish its interim report on the platform market in the summer and has been investigating competition between providers. In the market study Terms of Reference, published in July last year, the FCA highlighted its interest in models being run on platforms. It recognizes that platforms, along with advisors and fund houses, are competing by offering model portfolios, their own discretionary investment services and in-house multi-manager funds. The regulator says these solutions and services have the potential to simplify the investment process by using an automated process to assess investors' risk tolerance and allocate assets and underlying investments based on their risk profile. It adds, as these investment solutions are likely to form a core part of a firm's offer to retail. A senior fund management source said the questionnaire was sent to most businesses with discretionary relationships and asked for figures relating to time-weighted investment returns for each client over the past 5 years, which proved particularly onerous for firms to collect. Money Marketing now understands that the FCA's competition concerns around discretionary models held on a platform relate to the opaqueness of charges associated with the models and, if clients are offered pricing deals, the impact this has on clients switching platforms. The regulator is understood to have approached firms for data around offerings. De facto's advisor tool Engage shows just how prolific DFM models have become on platforms. 2 years ago, the tool covered 190 discretionary propositions from 82 DFMs. Of those propositions, 113 solutions were managed portfolio services and 61 of those were available on advisor platforms. 7IM, which also offers its own DFM solution, says it offers more than 25 third-party discretionary managers available onshore and another 15 for offshore use through its platform. Novia, another platform that has its own DFM, Copia, says it has around 60 DFMs on the platform, with each of those offering at least 10 portfolios. Quilter, previously Old Mutual Wealth, owns DFM Quilter Cheviot as well as the OMW platform. Parmenion also runs its own DFM service. On the Aviva for Advisors website, 25 DFMs are listed. Standard Life Wrap offers access to nearly 60 DFMs, including Standard Life Wealth, and Elevate offers nearly 30 DFMs. Royal London-owned Eccentric also offers access to nearly 60 DFMs, while Transact has nearly 50 discretionary investment managers available on its platform. Money Marketing has also previously reported on other pricing deals between platforms and DFMs, for example, Nucleus and Paradigm, where, under a white-labeled offering, clients are charged an additional 15 basis points to access Paradigm's subsidiary DFM Tatton Investment Management on top of the 35 basis points platform charge. This is then paid back to Paradigm through Nucleus. Counting the cost data from platforms. Most recent research into DFM models on platforms show the median total cost of a DFM model portfolio service on platform is 1.05%. Results from a money marketing survey of more than 400 advisors and paraplanners published in February found the approximate average charge to access DFMs was 0.66%, with the largest proportion of respondents, 44.4%, paying between 0.7 and 0.8%. However, these figures did not solely relate to the costs of using a DFM through a platform. It is understood some DFMs will discount charges for portfolios run through platforms, with some believed to charge around 10 basis points less. Discus director Gillian Hepburn says the DFM, if they are running a model on a platform, will have their own charge, usually plus VAT. There are some DFMs that will discount that charge, depending on the platform. I am aware there are different DFM charges being offered depending on the platform. 7im head of platform Verona Smith says the firm's models are offered at a lower rate on its platform compared with other platforms that use the service. Smith says, pricing of third-party model portfolios is decided by the discretionary manager. In regard to the 7im model portfolios that we offer on our platform, we do offer these at a 5 basis points discount on the 7im platform compared with other platforms. Advisor view Steve Buttercase, principal for investment planning. One of the appealing things post-MIFID2 is the idea that everything can be wrapped up on a platform and provide all the necessary adjustments to a client's portfolio at a competitive price. There are new automated versions coming that are halfway between a DFM and a robo-proposition where they do an algorithmic reallocation of assets and fund switching. I have heard they are charging 15 basis points ongoing annually and variations of that with a managed portfolio service. I am keen to see what value they can add to the client as well as to my business. Novia Chief Executive Bill Vasilief says discounts usually come through fund managers offering deals on funds offered within the model portfolio. He says, fund managers generally won't give discounts to platforms because platforms don't influence who actually buys the funds. They are interested in giving discounts to advisors or discretionary fund managers where they can influence flows and give them a lot of business. He adds, what we have on our platform are discounted funds when they are held inside discretionary fund managers' model portfolios. They won't give them to platforms just to offer to everyone. Hepburn says the deals offered on model portfolios are unlikely to be significant enough to encourage advisors to move clients from one platform to another. She says, when the advisor is looking at which model to put a client into, there are a whole range of factors to consider. It is not just the actual DFM charges. These charges are quite transparent. It is quite easy to see what the DFM is charging, what the platform charges and what the advisor charges, and the DFM should be able to get a good idea of the cost of the underlying investments. Hepburn adds, there are a whole range of factors that an advisor will use to select a model portfolio on a platform, and charges are only one element of that. It is back to the price versus value debate. Do I get the right performance for the charges I am paying, or does my client get the appropriate services? Smith and Vasilief both believe deals on portfolios will not hinder competition in the platform market or the ability for clients to move easily from one platform to another. Smith says, many platforms provide advisors with a way to access a range of third-party discretionary managers. Choice has been widened, alongside the ease of moving a client from one discretionary manager to another on the same platform. This is definitely a positive outcome for both advisors and their clients. Vasilief adds that if platforms are offering better, more competitive prices to customers, that is what the regulator would like to see. He says, clients will be less likely to switch around if they are getting a deal. To me, that looks as though it is competition working to the benefit of the customer. Expert view Andrew Ashwood, DFMs must deliver superior investment performance. Fees and charges are the overwhelming number one factor considered by advisors when choosing a DFM, so it's only fitting that they are coming under the spotlight. In our latest research on DFM pricing on platform, we found that the median total cost of a model portfolio service on platform is 1.05%. DFM annual management charges to manage and run models tend to cluster around the 0.36% mark. Many advisors feel that they can create their own risk-targeted models at a lower all-in fee which can deliver comparable returns to their clients. The cost of outsourcing is therefore a big driver for advisors choosing to run in-house advisory models. On the other side of the fence sit the outsourcers. A lasting argument of why advisors may outsource to a DFM is to allow greater focus on financial planning and leave investment management decisions to the experts. These advisors see value in DFM model portfolios, and the extra layer of charges does not act as a deterrent. We have seen an overall increase in outsourcing in the past few years. Some of the players in this space have launched passive models for those more cost-conscious clients and advisors in the last couple of years. Passive models are available on platform from as little as 0.30% all-in. There has also been a shift in DFMs using a blended passive element within their models to smooth out the overall ongoing charges figure of the underlying funds. We think that the majority of small to medium-sized advisors have broadly settled on their desired levels of outsourcing. All charges in the value chain, be it advisor, platform or investment management, are under constant scrutiny, and it is up to the DFMs to deliver superior investment performance to show that there is added value in the additional cost. Andrew Ashwood is an analyst at Platform. Platform's next UK fund distribution report, Model Portfolios, on Platform, will be published in June.